Hi folks, I'm Carlos Garcia and I'm an Exactly What to Say certified and also the co-founder of Reframe. In this video, Hector and I actually model for you the Exactly What to Say methodology that's designed for accounting professionals. Now, part of this demo is helpful so that if you are someone that's looking to elevate your communication, become better at articulating your value, and navigate some of those difficult client conversations whenever someone's giving you resistance or pushback, whether it's existing clients, when you're trying to get them to do things in an existing client engagement, or a client who is really irate or stressed or frustrated because they're going through a difficult situation and you want to try to manage that anxiety. Or if you're trying to communicate a price increase, or if you're trying to win someone as a new potential client and be able to let them know the value that you bring to that potential relationship. These are magic words. Hector and I are going to model an example. Check it out. And if you want to learn more, click on the description below. We've got a couple of events coming up where you can get certified to become a better communicator, or you can elevate and get an order of this book, these role play cards, and an implementation guide that's going to guide you through how to practice and become better at communicating effectively with your clients. Thanks.
Carlos and I, in front of us, have the role play cards. Okay. And we only took out what's called the perspective changers, which are how would you feel if, what do you understand? What's your experience? How certain are you? If then, just imagine, when was the last time? How important is it? And could it be possible? So, Carlos, do you want me to be the accountant or do you want to be the accountant?
Yeah, I'm happy to be either. You let me know.
Okay. Do ask me to maybe to amend the tax return that's not included in the service, right? Like I forgot to add a particular item in my expenses, and I need you to amend my tax return. I want to do it ASAP so I can get my fees down or something like
Now,
that.
Hector, would you say that this happens via email most of the time, or is it a phone call or a text message? In what format will it happen?
Let's say this was a phone call.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Hector.
Hey, Carlos, how are you?
Good, thank you. I wanted to ask you a favor. There was something that wasn't included in my tax return that I just got across my desk, and I wanted to see if you can make an adjustment so that we make sure that we do everything accurately. Do you think you could do me that quick favor?
Sure. Now, I want to make sure that we don't make a mistake like missing other things as well. It looks like we missed a line item from your tax return. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about that if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. First question is, what exactly was missed?
Well, I think I got married in the in the last few weeks, and I have a new spouse, and so I need to add her. I want to see if I could add her as a joint instead of
Sure.
a
Sure. That's a big
single.
congratulations. I didn't know you got married. What why do you think we missed that? I wonder, did you get a chance to look at the checklist that we sent? Why do you think we missed it?
Honestly, I was so caught up in so many things that it totally just an overlook on my end.
Okay. How important is it that we get that done ASAP or versus waiting until after we're done with the busy season?
Um, I guess I would need to understand what's the consequence of not doing it, but I guess based on that, I would figure out how important it is. For now, I think it's very important, but I don't know based on your advice.
Sure. What's your experience with amending tax returns in the past?
I don't think I've ever done it before. You've done them for me. I think we did it once, I remember, and I think you took care of it for me.
Right. And how certain are you that you have to include it in your return? Because I haven't seen her return, so I'm not sure how she filed.
I don't know. I think I would come to you for that advice.
Okay. How would you feel if we do a full diagnostic with you and your wife, and we take a look at not just the amended work, but take a look at her last tax return to make sure that we have a correct continuation?
Is that going to cost extra?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yeah.
What's that going to be?
Yeah, so you paid $750 for the tax return, and usually for an amendment, we charge 50% of that. So it would be $375.
Okay. All right. Well, let me think about it.
Okay. Could it be possible that we can set, before we're talking about the price, could it be possible that we talk to your wife real quick? Because I'm actually concerned that that if we didn't include her in your return, that she might have missed something on her return too. So could it be possible we set up a meeting with her just so I can ask her a couple questions as well?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And if I can guarantee that we get the return, this amendment done, and it's 100% accurate by taking our time, then do you think it would be valuable for you to pay the $375?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How would you feel if we get it done by Friday? If we can talk tomorrow night?
Okay, that works.
That's it. So simple.
Thank
So
you.
like there was no salesmanship. It was simply just keeping control of the conversation. Well, so which magic words did I use, Carlos?
You had what I think you had what is your experience with doing amendments? We had how would you feel several times. It was a very good one, right? Future, emotional, desired state. How important is it to you to help me self-assess scale of 1 to 10? Is this urgent or is it just like a whim type of thing? I think you use the if then, that conditional clause, just to kind of make me feel that I can commit to something. You had a could it be possible scenario. And how certain are you? I think
when
you
did I
used
use and when did I use could it be possible? I used it at the single most important piece, which is in response of let me think about it.